What is up, my people? Welcome back. My name is Kreepers. I'm here today to talk about the recent teasers and even news related to Hi-Rez and so on. So let's start it off with the old news, which have been here for almost a week now. I didn't do a dedicated video for this because I thought it wasn't necessary, but I saw a lot of people getting confused about this. Hi-Rez has stepped away as CEO of Hi-Rez. Now, do bear in mind that he stepped away as CEO, but he's still in the Grand Committee, whatever you want to call it, as the majority owner, the majority partner. I don't know what you want to call it, but he still owns Hi-Rez for the most of it. Like, I don't know the percentage, but he at least has 51% of the entire company, and as such, he's still the owner. But he said he's going to pursue his free time and give it to basically to other companies that he's also investing and so on, and focus a little bit more on that because he does trust the team to actually to keep going with Hi-Rez, and hopefully this year is going to be a year of changes. So we got that. Stu is going to be the new CEO, okay? And then Chris is going to be basically in charge of the three different teams. The team that takes care of Paladins, the team that takes care of Realm Royale, and the team that takes care of Smite. He was supposed to be just working for Realm Royale right now, working on the game right now. This last patch was actually really good. A lot of people started playing the game again. Now it's open beta for every single platform. So if you are on PlayStation or Xbox, now you can play. Not Switch yet, I believe. Crossplay for that, I think it's only Xbox and PC still, but PlayStation 4, they're still waiting for the confirmation for Sony. That will be the same exact thing for Paladins, okay? Patch preview is tomorrow on day 24, and it's going to be around 7:30 p.m. on UTC, alright? Central Europe. I'm not entirely sure what's the time for America, okay? You guys are gonna have to grab that hour or just go to the Twitter. There's an announcement there saying the time. Go there and check it out, okay? Now, about that, the patch 2.02 is gonna bring a couple things from skins to bug fixes, and including the cross-play and cross-progression. Now, as I said before, PlayStation is not gonna be involved in this, only Xbox and PC and Switch, because we're still waiting for the confirmation of Sony, because Sony, you know, they're always the little kid who doesn't want to play with those kids because they're not in the same department or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They haven't said yes yet, but they're counting on it. So we're probably gonna get cross progression and crossplay in the time. But before you start complaining like you want it for PlayStation, it's not Hi-Rez's fault. That's actually for Sony. So leave it up to Sony to figure it out and actually come up with an answer for that. Now, beyond those news. And you guys have probably heard recently that they were trying to fix 6 major bugs for Terminus, and they said that later on there was coming back. Those bug fixes should be already done by 2.02, and that's what's actually going to be they're going to be telling us tomorrow. And by the way, I am going to be streaming that, okay, live reaction. If you guys want to check it out and be with me, make sure to tune in tomorrow. By the time of the stream, I should be on a little bit sooner than that because I don't think they actually stream it on YouTube, so it ends up me being almost like a host, so to speak, okay? So, we got that. Bug fixes for Terminus. We're still going to see if they actually managed to fix them all. There was 6 major bugs they said they were going to be fixing. And then there's skins as well, alright? Cross-progression, Terminus bug fixes, and then skins. Now, I'm going to be honest. I know that a lot of people have been mad that they're only focusing on skins and so on. I just want you guys to think on one thing. Bug fixes is for one team, and skin creation is for another team. You can't actually ask for the team that creates skins to stop working so the other works, because they're not actually in conflict, okay? So leave that aside. Let's talk about the skins. There's 2 teasers right now, at this exact same point. One of them looks like to be Talus, sort of in the futuristic, alright? Sky tech, whatever you want to call it, future tech. Looks awesome. It looks like to be the horns that he has on his crown, sort of crown that he owns. Okay, so I'm thinking that is Talus. It could be possible to be Talus. And then there's this one who has just been tweeted at least 21 minutes ago, and is, it believes, for Genos. Because of the mask, you can clearly see that's the mask of Genos. Now, it looks like to be either a vampire or like a magician. I clearly think that it's actually a magician for a simple reason that the hat, it's sort of the symbolic hat that magicians usually have. And it would actually be really good to enter this sort of, theme. It would also mean one thing. TBD Magic, if you're seeing this, I think this skin is for you, man. I'm joking, okay? It's not. It probably is not. But hey, you're gonna love this skin if it is actually a magician. You're gonna have to use this skin every single time you do a stream. Remember that. You really need to use this. All right. So we got these skins. Probably they're gonna be teasing us for another one. They usually end up putting 3. This should be basically like an event, I would say, or maybe they're just gonna be going into chests and maybe there's just 2 skins. But if after this video is published, there's other skins, you guys can still go into their Twitter and see, okay? It's gonna be there, just make sure to update it. Also, there's one extra thing. There was this person, which I can't actually recall right now, but I can see on my Discord, that apparently tweeted, okay, his name is actually Edanas. I think I've seen him already in the streams of Paladins. He tweeted out this: check out the Paladins game 2.2 patch notes on Thursday at 2:30 p.m. East. Alright, so this should be the time for America. Imagine image related if you really think about it. And then it's basically like an ice cream, a cone ice cream, and it's basically like blowing up. I'm gonna put the image on screen so you guys can see it. Now, I can't honestly tell for sure what the hell does this mean, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But again, before we go, I also want to mention the titles for the pictures. The title on the Janos picture, which I believe to be Janos, says, "Ruffians who pursued evil deeds, I suggest you retreat now and spare yourselves an embarrassing defeat." Some people pointed out to me that this is also related to Sailor Moon, in case you guys don't remember. Like, the guy, the hero, also uses sort of this, you know, a cape, a hat, a mask. It almost sounds like it, and it looks like him. And it also sounds like to be a superhero. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not a magic, maybe it's not a vampire, maybe it's just a superhero. I mean, it would go really good, actually, with the theme that we're going right now, so it could be possible. Now, in extra news, Thunderbrush actually tweeted out that they've been basically making some changes to the Alpha Speeder mount. In case you guys don't know, that's like the hover bike that we have. It sort of had poor animations, okay? So now they actually fix it when we're steering the motorcycle. It actually, you know, leans to the sides and so on. So it looks really awesome. I'm probably going to be putting it up on screen. I don't want to put the animation, the video itself, because it loses a lot of quality. So I'll just put sort of a picture if you guys want to check it out. Go into Thunderbrush's tweet. I'm going to try to leave all of this information down in the description. And now for the biggest news. This is something that I haven't mentioned before, but I've seen this before. Unfortunately, I did not save the print, but I can assure you right now that I saw this, okay? On a stream recently, Alyssa was playing on PDS, if I'm not mistaken, and she actually showed the quests. And by accident, they showed a quest that is not in-game yet. This quest was something related to the Chinese year. And in case you guys don't know, Chinese year is coming on 5 February. It's the year of the pig. And basically, this mission was sort of based around the Chinese year. It said that apparently you had to contain the 3 different skins of the Chinese, which is the Oni, Talus, the Ronin Ash, and the Konnichiwa, I don't know the name, for the sky. And I believe that if you gain it, if you had all of these 3 different skins, then probably you would gain an extra skin. So what I'm thinking is, for people who own these 3 skins, you're gonna get a free skin. But for the people who don't own them, you're probably gonna have to buy them. And they're probably gonna be putting a way for us to gain it for free. Or maybe cheaper. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna have to wait to see. But I am almost positive that they're going to be doing something for the Chinese year. I also talked to a person who usually ends up showing me some data mines and so on. He did told me that in the China version of Paladins, apparently they haven't even gone to the Battle Pass 2, so it should be still really outdated for them. But it's still possible that they actually end up putting this mission, because if this is just a mission with an extra skin, it's still possible for them to do this and not actually having to do an entire event on it, okay? So it could happen. We got all of these information just so you guys can remember. I'm going to say this really fast. We got the crossplay. We got the 2 skins teased and could be coming more for Talus and Janos. I may not be completely sure of these skins. We're also having a new animation for the mount. We're gonna have bug fixes for Terminus, and we I mean, I don't know about the event, okay, about the mission, so on. We're gonna have to wait and see. There's a lot of exciting new stuff coming, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I helped you up with a lot of information, and I hope this is actually gonna be the next best patch after the patch that we just had, which was 2.01. So that's all for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that it was a long video, but there was a lot of information I wanted to put in here, so this way you guys can stay up to the news. And let me down in the comments below if you found anything else that I haven't mentioned here. So maybe I'll pin your comment or something like that. And again, like I always say in most of my videos, don't forget to sub if you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss a lot of these things. Don't forget to like the video if it actually was good for you. And don't forget to follow me on even Twitter and so on. Just one final information before we end the video. There is new lore about a money, Genos, and the Moon Shatter. Okay, I did do a video about this. There's also a link in that video, so make sure to go check out that video. It's probably one of the last videos before this one. You guys can go check it out and see everything that I mentioned in there about the lore. So that is all for today, guys. I have to go now. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.